Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the 100% walkthrough. My name is Alderson, and today we begin our episode as Kid Link, but we're going to go to the pedestal of time over here to pull out the Master Sword yet again to become Adult Link. As the title of this video shows, we will be going to the Shadow Temple, but we have some business to do first. Yes, before we get to the Shadow Temple, we have some side quests to do, a little bit of backtracking, not as much as last episode, but it's more of a follow-through because last episode we planted a bean sprout at Death Mountain Crater, and as we know, the beans eventually grow 7 years later to flying beanstalks things. And so as Adult Link, we can go there and grab a piece of heart. But first, we're going to come over here to this area and get another piece of heart. If we take bombs, or I prefer to use the Megaton hammer in this situation, we should find a hole here. Yes, right here. Because you can use a Megaton hammer instead of bombs to open up holes like that. But if we look down there, there will be a piece of heart. You could use iron boots, but I prefer to use the golden scale. If you don't have the golden scale, you could still use iron boots to collect this piece of heart. But there we go. Oh yes, we've completed another heart container. So now we have 17 hearts. And 2 of those hearts would be from temples left to go. We have 3 hearts left until we are full on hearts. And 2 of them will come from the Shadow Temple and the Spirit Temple. So we only have 4 more pieces of hearts to collect. And we will be getting one of them at Death Mountain Crater. Here we are, Death Mountain Crater, and the bean here grew up, so now we can ride it all the way up here. Jump off, climb up to the top, and collect this piece of heart. Now we have 3 left in the entire game to collect. And all of those will be in the desert, except I think all of them would be in the desert actually, the Gerudo Desert region. But now we're going to wait until the bean comes back, and we'll ride it all the way to the entrance of the Death Mountain Crater area, right over here. Because there is one more gold Skulltula on Death Mountain that I forgot. It's near where Vagoron is. It's up here at Death Mountain Summit. Yeah, if we just fall down here, we're gonna need the Megaton hammer. That did not feel very good. But right here we'll play the Sun Song. Because in this boulder right here, there's a gold Skulltula. If we just smash it. These red boulders can only be smashed with the Megaton hammer. Just like that. And so now we can collect the gold Skulltula's token. And we have 2 more gold Skulltulas to collect. One of them is at Lake Hylia. So, right here at Lake Hylia, we come into the Lake Laboratory. And inside here, we could have gotten this Skulltula a while ago, but I forgot. Because if we put on our iron boots here, we sink to the bottom. And we might as well collect these rupees. I mean, might as well. Also, this shark here, pretty cool. I mean, it's very badly rendered, but, you know, it's still pretty cool to see a shark here. But right over here in this crate, we will find a gold Skulltula. And the only way to kill it, since we're underwater, is with the hook shot. Or the long shot. There we go. The next one is at Zor's River. If we go all the way down here, this is near the Zor's domain, alright? If we come across here to this little wooden bridge, and we look up here, you will not be able to hear it, but there is this gold Skulltula up here. It's so far away you can only collect it with the long shot. So that is the last bit of backtracking to do. Now, to the graveyard. after playing the Nocturne Shadow, we arrive at the graveyard. But if we look behind us, a path has been opened. This was not here 7 years ago. I don't think so anyways. But if we come down here, there are all these torches. What do? We'll just use Din's Fire. Din's Fire will light up every single torch for us if we stand here in the center of the room. And this opens the way to the Shadow Temple. The Shadow Temple. This is one of the darkest, most gruesome temples in the entire Zelda franchise. And actually, I like this temple. It's not one of my favorites, but it is a fun one. It's definitely fun. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko village. Yes, so we're gonna come down this ways. I'm gonna have the Lens of Truth on for most of the time. I don't need it because I memorized most of this temple, but just, to make sense for you guys. So, when who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. So, the way I take care of this room is I just go kind of clockwise, blah blah blah, and just keep the Eye of Truth on. We'll go through this door and close this behind us. There's a Redead. A simple jump attack will take care of him. And then, what else? There's keys. I hear keys. Oh, yeah. Sometimes enemies in this game will be invisible, and you can only see them with the Lens of Truth. But that's not the case here, not yet. By Ganon's castle, there are some invisible enemies that you can only spot with the Lens of Truth. Let's open this chest to reveal either the dungeon map or the compass. I'm not entirely sure. Yes, the dungeon map, alright. We'll just go through this door, and then we'll continue with our little pattern of going counterclockwise, and we'll break the pots. And the walls occasionally speak to us. Kind of creepy, but whatever, We'll keep going, and we'll go through this door right here. And this has another dead hand. So we'll just take care of dead hand like we did before. We'll let him bite us, I guess so. Oh shoot, this ain't working out. Alright, well there's a different strategy to this. Wow, this guy's he's a little bit tougher. He's got more hands. I don't know what happens. Yeah, shooting him doesn't work. We'll just let him come up. What does Navi say? Dead hand.
Watch out for its infinite hands. Aim for its head.
Just hit its head. Oh, back off. Now that we have the Lens of Truth, let's equip our bombs, because here's the secret to Dead Hand. If we turn on the Lens of Truth and we look around, oh look, see? There's this hole. This is where Dead Hand is hiding. If we drop a bomb, then he will come up. Just like that. So you don't have to get hurt with the hands and get immobilized. And so the fight becomes a lot easier. So now we'll look for him again. He's over here. Oh, well that was pretty bad. Come here. I wonder, can you stun him with Deku Nuts? Yeah, a simple jump attack to the head will just take care of him just like that. And with that, we open the door, and then a secret chest appears while his dead body twitches, which is just kind of nasty. Just gross. And see what's inside it. This is the item of the dungeon, actually. This is the hover boots, the third pair of boots in this game. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside, no traction. It's like walking on ice. You can even use these to walk short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in these boots. And these boots are fun because there's no traction, so it's like walking on ice all the time. And you do go a little bit faster, so I do prefer to wear these for the entirety of the game. We just gotta check these walls to see if there's anything unusual. And it looks like all the skulls disappear except for this one. Very interesting. Make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative path is descent into the deep darkness. That is not English. I do not know how to commentate. We'll just push this little statue thing. Not to that one, but to this skull over here. The one where if we have the lens of truth on, it shows up. And that opens the path deeper into the temple. Let's go. I don't know what that voice sounds like on camera, so that's the first time. If it sounds bad, just let me know. But, this is one of those super Beamos. These guys require 2 bombs to kill, which is kind of a cheap upgrade. Oh, instead of 1 bomb, now they require 2 to kill. But this is a room with one of these spinning things of death. We found one of these in the ice cavern not too long ago. And as long as we if you roll at the right time, you can avoid the attacks of the Scythes or the Siths or however you pronounce that. And now we need to find this one right here. And this opens a path on the other side of the room to a small key. Alright, and I do believe there is a gold Skulltula in this room, if we just stick to the edges and not do that. But, yes, because over here, this right here, this wall, it's saying something. It says, if you want to see a ferry to the other world, come here. This is a shortcut to later in the dungeon, but we cannot go there just yet because we did not activate the shortcut yet. Now, where is the, I believe there's Skulltulas in this room. I guess I was wrong. There's another room that has Skulltulas like that. We'll go through this door and rinse and repeat. Oh! Bye. We'll see you later. We'll go through this room. Yes, this is where you find the compass. Yeah, these are Gibdos. As I said in the previous episode, they are just like Redeads. They're literally just like Redeads. Okay. I was cheated out of an attack. There we go. If you spam B, then you will break free of that attack. And, like, with a lot of Zelda games, including Breath of the Wild, if you get strangled, or in Breath of the Wild's case, if you get ragdolled, then you can just spam the A button, or the B button, or whichever button, and Link will free himself from whatever situation he's in. Like just then, I spammed B, and Link was able to free himself a lot faster than just letting the Gibdo kill me. So, we want to come over here and use our bombs right here. And we also might want to kill this guy. See? One bomb stuns him, but the other will kill him. Just like that. Now, I'm gonna end the episode off here. I know it's a rather short episode compared to most of the other episodes, but the tempo goes a lot deeper, and for it to stop in the middle of all the action would be kind of cheap. But I'm gonna end the episode off here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe on this video, and check out my Discord server in the description. My name is Alderson, and I bid you farewell.